Hello everyone, my name is Muskan. I am a legal intern at Lexcliq and Company. So today's topic of discussion is duties and the rights of mortgagor. So let's proceed with our topic. So first question what comes into our mind is what is mortgagor. So the borrower who transfers such immovable property to the mortgagee is known as mortgagor. The mortgagor is bound to repay the principal amount and the interest on it, given that no contradictory contract is present. Otherwise, the mortgagee acquires the mortgage property and has the right to recover the mortgage money through it. Example A gives B a loan of rupees 50 lakh to which B transfers his immovable property, his ancestral house, to A as security. Here A is the mortgagee and B is the mortgagor. Different kind of mortgage. Keeping the meaning of mortgagor, mortgage money, mortgage deed, the same as explained above. Mortgages of 6 kinds: simple mortgage, mortgage by conditional sale, usufructuary mortgage, English mortgage, mortgage by deposit of title deeds, anomalous mortgage. Simple mortgage. It is the mortgage where the mortgagor does not transfer the property's possession to the mortgagee and is himself bound to pay the mortgage money. And consent is expressed by the mortgagor. If he fails to do so, the mortgagee has a right to have the mortgage property sold or for sale to recover the mortgage money. The mortgagee in such a case is known as simple mortgagee. Mortgage by conditional sale. As the name suggests, this kind of mortgage is based on different mortgage money payment conditions. Here, the mortgage property is apparently sold by mortgagor on the following conditions. If he is unable to repay the mortgage money, the sale is absolute, or if he pays the mortgage money, the deal is void, or the property is transferred back to the mortgagor on fulfillment of such payment, given the conditions are documented. Usufructuary mortgage. The mortgage where the mortgagor delivers the property to the mortgagee or binds himself to do so, and the mortgagee is authorized to collect the profits and rents from the property as part of the mortgage money until the payment of the loan is complete. It is called the usufructuary mortgage. English mortgage. The mortgagor transfers the property absolutely to the mortgage on the provision that the mortgagor is bound to repay the loan by a specific date. Upon successful payment, the mortgagee is bound to retransfer the property to him as agreed, and the transaction is an English mortgage. Mortgage by deposit of the title deeds. When the mortgagor is a resident of Kolkata, Bombay, Madras, or any other town where the state government specifies this, delivers the documents of title of movable property to the mortgagee as its security is known as mortgage by deposit of title deeds. Anomalous mortgage. This type of mortgage combines two or more mortgages mentioned above with the same meaning. With every responsibility follows rights and liability. Further in this article, we shall discuss the rights and liability of mortgagor. Rights of mortgagor. The Transfer of Property Act of 1882 offers privileges to mortgagor in a mortgage deed, which are as follows: right of mortgagor to redeem, Section 60, right to transfer to the third party, Section 60A, right to inspection and production of documents, Section 60B, right to redeem separately or simultaneously, Section 61, right of usufructuary mortgagor to recover possession, Section 62, accession to mortgage property, Section 63, renewal of mortgage lease, Section 64, mortgages purposefully, Section 65A, right in case of law, Section 66, right of mortgagor to redeem, Section 60. Mortgagor on the payment of due mortgage money with reasonable notification on the specific time and place has the right to require the mortgage to deliver the mortgage deed and mortgage property documents in his possession or under his power, recover the possession of the mortgage property from the mortgagee, to get his property retransferred that by his own cost to him or a third party by the mortgagee at the mortgagee's desire, to get an acknowledgement registered by the mortgagee exercising his right over the property. Right to transfer to third party. Section 60A. According to this section, the mortgagor has a right to ask the mortgage to transfer the mortgage deed and the managed property to a third party at the mortgagee's desire. If the mortgagor has paid the mortgage money, the mortgage is bound to do so. Right to inspection and production of documents. Under his right to redemption, mortgagor can request at all reasonable times on his own cost and on successful payment of the expenses incurred by the mortgagee on his behalf to inspect and make a copy or extract the documents of the mortgage property and the mortgage deed under the possession of the mortgage. Right to redeem separately or simultaneously, Section 61, on the execution of more than one mortgages favoring the same mortgage. In the absence of a contract, the mortgagee can own the payment due of the due of one of the mortgages, redeem the deed on one individual or more mortgages simultaneously. Right of Usufructuary remortgager to recover possession. Section 62 in a usufructuary mortgage, the mortgagor has a right to recover possession of the mortgage deed from the mortgagee when the mortgagor has received the mortgage money from the property's profits and so or has received the balance payment from the mortgagor. Accession to mortgage property. Section 63 mortgage is entitled to the mortgage property cession upon redemption, if any, during the mortgage continuance when in the possession of the mortgage. If a contract for the contrary does not exist, the mortgagee has no right to claim the cession mandated by the mortgagor. Renewal of mortgage is section 64. When the mortgage property has a lease and in possession of the mortgage, renewal of lease is obtained. Upon redemption, the mortgagor has a right to receive the lease benefits unless mentioned otherwise in the contract. Mortgagor power to lease, section 65A. While in lawful possession of the property, the mortgagor has the right to make the lease, which shall be binding on the mortgagee unless otherwise stated in the mortgage. The lease made shall be conducted in a regular manner of management of property and the customs and local law. Right in case of waste, section 66, according to this, the mortgagor is not liable to the mortgagee for the property's deterioration, but shall not do an act which is contrary and permanent injury caused to property if it is insufficient as security. Liabilities of mortgagor. Liability to indemnify for defective title. When the property title is found to be defective on the part of the mortgagor is liable to pay damages to the mortgagee. Liability to avoid waste. Mortgagor is liable if he acts in a way that leads to waste of property, destroys the use of property, reducing its value and making it insufficient for security. Improvements to mortgage property. When the mortgage property undergoes improvements in the continuance of mortgage need, the mortgagor is liable to pay the amount incurred. Liability to compensate mortgagee. When the property is in possession of mortgagee and the mortgagee incurs the property taxes, the mortgagee is liable to pay the mortgagee's expenses. If the property is in mortgagee's possession, he is liable to pay all the property taxes and public charges. So let's conclude our topic. Conclusion. Through the Evaluation of Transfer Property Act 1882 has to widen the horizon concerning the rights and liabilities of a mortgagor and the mortgagee. This saves them from exploitation and securing the property from mortgage from ill intentions. The Indian Contract Act incentives specify the formation of mortgage deals to ensure security and protection of the economically lower society. This article describes in brief the concepts of right and liabilities of the mortgagor. So that's all for today. If you like my video, do like, comment and subscribe to Lexcliq YouTube channel. Thank you.